Okay, moving on to trends. Because there's both the facilities I've looked at, both from the rugby clubs, the trends are basically the same. So one of the most obvious trends is that the rugby club would is the time of year that rugby comes about. So rugby is predominantly a winter sport, which means the rugby months are in like your October, November, December, January, and February kind of areas. This means that you'll have more people come down, be more busy, and the clubs will get more money from it. And that means that in the summer, the trend would be no one's playing it, which is kind of your time to restock, get everything back in place for the upcoming season. Another trend would be the World Cup. So just about 2 years ago now, we had the Rugby World Cup held in England, which meant that there was a lot of media coverage about rugby clubs all over the world, and RFU pushed the idea of getting people into grassroots games. You'll probably be able to find adverts for them on YouTube still, and mainly the fact that it was held in the UK means that everyone in the UK would want to play rugby because they've seen their stars do it. So a big trend again would have been the World Cup. And finally would be another trend could be that your local team's doing well. So in this local area, our closest team is probably Saracens. As mentioned, they trained at OA's ground. So at the minute, Saracens are the top team in the country. So that means little kids seeing their heroes on the TV would want to come down to their local club and get involved in that. I've definitely seen at Hitchin Rugby Club. We've done a few fundraising events at Allianz Park, which is the home of Saracens, and from that we've had a bit of an increase in the number of people wanting to come down and play at us because we have some ties with Saracens. So a few weeks ago we had Charlie Hodgson, who played at Saracens, come down and give a coaching session to some of the younger kids, and I think that meant that kind of spurred them on a bit to stay at the club because they could know that we can have them ties. And especially at a place like Always, where they're there on a regular basis, you can have a chat with them and everything, which means that they might get drawn in to the idea of seeing their stars every weekend, and in turn that means that will be a big trend for the rugby clubs. But those were the three best trends that I found out or can think of about rugby clubs. All right.